jingle bell.
Hey guys, MJ Gamer back again, bringing you another FIFA 20 video. If you do end up enjoying today's video, please smash the like for me and subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get into this. Here guys, Thiago Mendes player is out for the objectives. Less said about the SBC Futmas, I guess. Yeah, so let's just avoid that. Less said the better. Yeah, so Thiago Mendes, I'm just about to obviously claim him. As you can see, got all the ticks there, so I'll get into the tips for how to get all of these in just a second. Let's claim him. There he is. So let's actually have a look. 5'10", 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 84 sprint speed, 74 acceleration, not so good, but the sprint speed decent. Not obviously great finishing, but he's a defensive midfielder by trade. You can convert him to a CM, but yeah, defensive mid is his game. So yeah, I'd recommend getting him because EA do bring out like a lot of French league kind of objectives and things that you can do, and yeah, you do need like a league team sometimes, especially as well. You need a league team to actually get him, which I'll go into later on. But he's Brazilian too, which is another thing. Sometimes EA put out like objectives for Brazilian teams, so definitely he would go into my midfield for a Brazilian team as well. So all round, not bad player to pick up for free, 84 rated. So that's his stats over and done with. Now let's get into the tips with the objectives then. Midfield engine, first one we're going to go for here. Score 8 goals using midfielders in rivals. Now it sounds pretty simple, but I think you have to use certain formations for that to actually happen, because usually I score a lot with my strikers, with my formation where I've got the 2 strikers up there. You can put a formation where you've got 2 cams, would be a very good formation. The 4-5-1. You can actually do the 4-2-3-1 as well. That actually does a really good job. That's the one I used. But I had Dele Alli, and then you had Zaha. In game it changes, so then you got Zaha kind of like right wingish cam, and then you got I had Joshua King's centre forward card. I changed to a cam to make sure that I actually got it so it counted as a midfielder. So if you can score a lot with your cams, then that's what's going to get you this 8 goal thing there. Next one is the assist, at least 2 goals using a through ball in 3 separate wins. So that's 2 goals, and you have to win each match. So that's pretty. That is a pretty tricky one. I got 2 straight away, and then I just couldn't get the third. It took me a little bit of time to get the third, because it's 2 goals per win, and you have to win. So you can't just go in, get 1. So that one I can see people probably having a little bit difficulty with. For me, I always sort of do a lot of through balls. That's my game. So I found it quite easy to start with, and then it was like I got 2 and I need 1 more, and it was like, oh no, a little bit tough, but yeah, we got there in the end for the third one. I mean, I don't really know what I can say about this. I guess you just got to hold off, wait for that player to make that bursting run, that midfielder maybe you can get it with this one. So in the midfield is kind of bursting through past the striker, and then you kind of put him in to finish that. And then I guess then if you can do that a couple of times in the match, or even like your striker just making a really good run, and you're in the midfield and you see him and you just push it like right from kind of like the halfway line and he's making a run. Sometimes that happens in a match and you could get him through. But yeah, that I don't know about that one for tips too much. It's just you just got to wait for that guy to make the run and put him in, basically. I guess I don't really know too much how to explain that. So a score of league players, that's just, like I say, you're gonna have to now at this stage of FIFA. I don't know if you're that kind of player where you sell every single squad and you just have one squad and you put all your coins into one squad. I don't think that really, for me, I don't feel like that works for this year's FIFA. But like every FIFA I've always had, like, you know, a Premier League team, a La Liga team, a German team, like so many like different squads, because I like to collect the players, but it's just how you play, I guess. But I feel like for this year's FIFA, where they've got all these objectives, you're going to have a Premier League team, you're going to have a Liga team, you're going to have a Bundesliga team, you're going to have a La Liga squad. You know, like, I really do feel that, like, I stress that to you guys, if you can get it, even just cheap, like, they don't have to be the best, because sometimes a lot of these objectives, they make you play the squad battles, so they don't have to be like meta squads. You can go in and just get the cheapest of the cheap, right back, centre back, whatever, and just build your squad, and then keep your coins for your main squad in where you want to upgrade to the best players, but just have maybe just like a little cheap squad on the side just in case there is that SBCs. And there are a lot of players now that have gone right down in price, right down, so you'll be able to get, you know, a Liga side, a La Liga, you know, all these different leagues, you'll be able to get them pretty cheap now, pretty decent-ish squad, for like 10k or something, if you're just willing to spend like 10k or something. I mean, if you do your squad battles, I know people don't like doing it, but if you do your squad battles each week, if you just finish in like Elite 1, because yeah, just Elite 1, Elite 2, you're going to get like 30,000 coins ish, so you can put 10k of that into just making, or maybe even less than that, just into making like different squads for these different objectives. And then you've got your division rivals. If you're playing that all the time as well, you're going to finish like in the top tier of that. You're going to get the rewards for that like every Thursday. So you're gonna have like a little bit of coins. Okay, if you're saving up for that big guy that you want in your team, or I don't know, like maybe some of you like really good traders, so like you have coins anyway, so like you go and you get like certain players and then you put them back on the market and then you make profits and things like that. I mean, you might be really good at that, so I would, yeah, basically just really stressing my point, like you should have like all these different squads, just so then you can do those objectives. Anyway, so moving on, Lions of France, so win 2 squad battle matches. Like I said, yeah, look, the next one is a squad battle 1, and it is using 11 league players, so that's pretty much what I was saying about that one, just stressing the point. Yeah, you have to have these different squads, otherwise you're just not going to be able to get some of these cards. Right, so score and assist using Brazilian players. Again, I had a full Brazilian squad for this that I just used and went into rivals, and I got this fairly quickly, very, you know, within like 1 or 2 matches, just score and assist using Brazilian players, Brazilian squad, done, job done. You know, league earned, job done, league earned again, This one was on Rivals though. This one was on Squad Battles. So 2 matches of Squad Battles on Professional. Pretty easy, pretty simple. League Rivals. Yeah, you have to win as well. You have to win on that one. So yeah, maybe if you're a good player, then you can maybe do it with a crappy squad, but you can get a fairly decent Ligue 1 team quite cheap anyway, so you should be able to do that one. And then yeah, just going kind of back over everything now. So that's that. If you really want, I can show you my Ligue 1 team that I used for that, and I can show you my Brazilian team that I used for that, if you stayed this far to the end. And so let's get to that. Okay then guys, so this is the Ligue 1 team that I use. So we got Ruffier, so not the greatest goalkeeper, but 84, Aquinas 86, this guy 79, Kimbepe, Bernat, this guy Herrera, Draxler, Beneda, Depay, that I actually put into my like hybrid team at the beginning of FIFA. Was a pretty decent card, but yeah, I've got him on loan there that I was gonna actually try him out, but then I changed my squad over because I realised, well, I've done the Brazilian, I've done the Ligue 1, so now to get the through ball and the midfielders, I can actually change my squad around, and yeah, I don't have to use this one no more. So that's kind of what I did. So I'm gonna go and try and find him. He's a CDM, isn't he? There he is. So that is the Ligue 1 side that I used. So the price, I got him fairly cheap there. Champions League card 5k, 3.2k for him, 16k for Beneda at the time. First owner for him, of course. 2.3k for him, 11,000 for him. Obviously this isn't like right now that I've gone and bought these players, so the prices may vary now, the price might change, but they might even be like way cheaper now. But like 850 for the right back, that's not bad at all. And then 3,000 for him, so it's not the most expensive squad, so you can use that just to get your objectives done. Let's go into the Brazil squad. Okay, so this was the Brazil squad that I used. At the time, yeah, I didn't have like a proper cam that I put in. I used him, so that's why I didn't get too many midfield goals, and I had to change my squad over again. But I just basically used this team just to get the Brazil assist thing. I'm gonna put that back, and I'm gonna try and get the actual card in there that we want. There he is. So I mean, again, not the greatest of Brazil squads, but you know, it does the job for the objectives. But yeah, I hope this helps you out. I don't know, like, if I've missed anything out, you know, sometimes you're doing these types of videos, you're trying to go through and get every detail, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can get this player done now for you. And yeah, I'll be doing some more of these if more of these come out. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.